Now, the Sallie B School for the Arts has been operating since 1997. It's a free public charter school.
Again!
Hello everyone, I am Diana Torres, and I would like to share a little bit of my experience of this past summer when I went back to report on the grant that we won last year. Last year, Lori Melnick, our theater mentor from Skia, nominated me for the American Alliance Theater and Education. They were giving, for the first time, the Wright Professional Teaching Grant. So I submitted a proposal, I submitted a project, a little bit complicated, and it was really hard to accomplish that, but it was a great experience overall. The project involved students writing a play. I was supposed to guide my students on writing a play. The play had to be bilingual. The purpose of accomplishing this goal was to create more healthy and good relationships among cultures, to bring community together into this theater, and to break a lot of the misconceptions that we sometimes have about one another because of these cultural differences. I also submitted in that project that the play will include a lot of audience participation, and we did that. So we put into this play community to work. The students wrote the whole play. It was a one-act play, and it was a great experience. So this past summer, Lori and I facilitated a session explaining and taking the people through the process that I took and the approach I took to accomplish these goals. And we had a great experience. This time going back to the conference, not anymore as a participant, but this time as a presenter, to show what we did and the great things that we do here at Sallie B School. So you will see a little bit of our session, some pictures, and a little bit of the videos and things some of the interviews that our students did after the performance as a reflection of their experience throughout this project. Thank you and enjoy.
Katrina. I was Alice, the best friend of Maria Esperanza.
Maria Esperanza.
Really? Yeah, at least I'm not some goody two-shoes who goes out with her cousin just to get popular.
Well, at least I'm that snubby, stuck-up psycho who can't get over a guy that clearly broke up with you.
Oh, I hate you! Ha, you're lucky over your cheap walkie. You should thank me.
Because in the play, it was a misunderstanding of cultures, and people misunderstood things differently because some things they don't do in their culture that they do in the other one.
So, your boyfriend is your cousin, and your cousin is your brother? So, does that mean you're dating your brother?
Everybody, I guess, didn't think of me as being able to be the main character, and it kind of showed them that I could, so everybody just started, to think that it was a bit better than what they thought.
My uncle lost his license and he just got a ticket. He didn't go to jail for that. It's different
Si
for
se le
us.
explican todas las cosas, ella va a entender. Ella sabe lo difícil que es llegar a este país. Tu hija es una buena muchacha.
No sé. Creo que es mejor dejar las cosas como están.
She gets the locket. She never opened the locket, and the locket, on the back of the locket, has a note, and they're twins. My twins, Maria Esperanza and Xavier.
When we talk about immigration, they're all like, oh yeah, whatever,
I learned a lot because I didn't really understand what the immigrants had to go through to get here. It's like I took it for granted.
They don't take it as serious as we, the Hispanics, take it. They don't know much about it. They don't know how hard it is to actually be in the situation.
But I didn't understand that there's an actual wall. It's like an actual barrier. Because you know how the south of the border, I thought it was a border like that, like an invisible line on the map. But it's an actual very high wall that you have to climb over to get here.
What is this?
That's my project.
Maria, you can do better than this. This was a huge frame. That was the most important part of the project. What's going on?
Let's just say I'm just discovering who I really am. It doesn't need a cover. My whole life story's there. That's what counts, right?
Hello, my name is Ms. Nobles, and I am bringing you Art of the Week. Our first piece will be coming from Israel Fonseca. This is our cave art project. The reason why we are doing cave art is because we are talking about contour lines. Back in those days, they used simple black lines to create their objects or the animals that they were depicting. So here we have Israel's work, and I really like it because he used his composition very well. Composition meaning the page that the artwork is on. So he used space very well. This next piece is coming from Danny Richardson. In this project, the objective was to show contour lines. Contour line is basically the outline of an object or a subject. So here we have 3 hands that they're actually his hands. He looked at his hands and he drew the outline of his hand. I really like this piece that Danny created because he really placed the colors very well. He was very strategic in the way he used his circular lines, the curved lines, and the way he placed his hands on the page is very interesting. And the consistency of the colored pencil that he used is very strong as well. I like the way he drew his hands. He was very accurate in how he depicted his own hand. And our final piece comes from Marlene Martinez. This is the piece of Marlene Martinez. I really like her piece because to me it feels like it's making music on the page. I like the movement and the background of the different lines, and she placed them very well, and the composition is very strong. I also like the placement of her hands. And not only the placement of the hands, but the drawing itself of the hands. She really depicted her own hand pretty well, and that really stood out amongst the other students' work. I like the cool palette, and just collectively all of those things put together in a big old salad bowl, you get a big great salad, and that is her piece. I love it. Yeah, it's really strong. Okay, and that concludes our art for the week. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you back here next week. Bye.
The arts team would like to honor the K3 Pride classes of this week. Congratulations to Ms. Fontaine class. And congratulations to Ms. Wright class too.